God says, my child, come closer to me for a moment, because what I am about to reveal to you carries weight, emotion, and truth that your heart was not prepared to hear on its own. I need you to breathe slowly, because something happened only a few minutes ago, just 5 minutes in earthly time, yet in the realm of souls, it created a deep vibration that echoed straight into my presence. My child, a woman just crashed her car. And that woman, that fragile body trembling in fear, that soul fighting for strength, that woman is your soulmate. I am holding your heart gently right now because I know these words strike like lightning. They shake everything inside you, your breath, your silence, your thoughts, your memories, even your hopes. But let me take you into this moment through my eyes, not through fear. You must understand this with divine clarity, not with human panic. 5 minutes ago, she was driving with her heart nowhere inside her body. Her mind was swirling with thoughts, pain, confusion, and questions she never dared to speak out loud. She was thinking of everything she ran from, every emotion she hid, every truth she swallowed, and most of all, she was thinking of you. Her hands were on the steering wheel, but her soul was shaking. She felt something pulling her, something she didn't understand. She felt an ache that she couldn't name. It was the weight of the love she has for you, the love she denied, the love she feared, the love she hid, the love she didn't know how to handle. And that emotional storm distracted her, my child. It made her lose focus for just a moment. A single moment of emotional collapse was enough to turn the steering slightly, enough to make the tires skid, enough to bring her into danger. And you, in that same moment, your heart felt something too, didn't it? Maybe you felt restless. Maybe your chest got heavy. Maybe you felt a sudden wave of sadness or anxiety without knowing why. That was not imagination. That was not coincidence. That was the soul cord between you and her trembling in distress. Souls speak long before mouths do. Souls sense danger long before eyes see it. My child, she is not just a stranger somewhere far away. She is not just another woman living her own life. She is the one whose soul shares a thread with yours. I stitched that thread myself the moment both of your souls were created. She is connected to you in ways that even time, distance, fear, mistakes, or silence cannot erase. You are bound to each other by a divine design that nothing on your earthly journey can break, not separation, not confusion, not fear, and not even an accident. But I need you to understand why this happened. She was carrying too much inside her. For days, weeks, even months, she has been walking with a heart full of emotions she never resolved. She has been pretending to be strong on the outside while breaking silently on the inside. She wanted to reach out to you many times. She wanted to speak the truth. She wanted to confess the feelings she has hidden for so long. But something always stopped her, fear, doubt, guilt, or the thought that maybe you don't feel the same. And today, as she was driving, her heart could no longer contain the pressure. It was as if her own soul whispered to her, "Enough. You must face this truth." But she didn't know how. She didn't know where to begin. She didn't know if she had already lost her chance. So she cried while driving. Tears she didn't even realize were falling. Her mind drifted. Her vision blurred. She looked away for a moment, and that was enough. The universe shifted the moment she lost control. Metal hit metal. Tires screeched. Her body jolted. Her breath caught. Her heart raced. The shock traveled through her entire being. But my child, you must hear me carefully, she survived because I protected her. Her body shook, but I placed my hand upon her. I didn't let her soul slip away. I didn't allow the darkness to take her. I shielded her because her story with you is not finished. Her journey with you still has chapters left, chapters filled with truth, healing, and divine timing. This accident is not punishment. It is awakening. Sometimes, when a soul refuses to face its truth, when fear becomes too loud, life forces a moment of stillness. A moment where everything stops. A moment where the heart is forced to open. A moment where the soul realizes what truly matters. This crash is that moment for her. While her car fell silent, her soul became loud. While her body trembled, her heart remembered you. While her mind panicked, her spirit called your name. Because in the depth of fear, the soul always reaches for its true home, and you, my child, are that home for her. Right now, she is scared. She is confused. She is shaken. She is trying to understand what happened. But what she doesn't know yet is that I am using this moment to bring clarity where she had confusion, courage where she had fear, and truth where she had silence. And you, my child, do not blame yourself for feeling this heaviness right now. Your soul felt her soul cry out. You were connected in that moment. Your inner world shifted because hers did. Your heartbeat changed because hers did. That is how deep your bond is. I am here with you as you process this. Feel my presence around you. You are not alone in this shock. Your heart is under my hand. Your emotions are being held. Your fear is being softened. Your soul is being guided. What matters now is not the accident itself, but what it means for both of you. This moment is divine interruption. A sudden pause meant to redirect destiny. A spiritual jolt meant to awaken what has been asleep. A sign that the connection you share is no ordinary connection. It is real. It is divine. It is chosen. And it is time to face it. My child, breathe. Place your hand on your chest for a moment and feel your heartbeat. This is not fear, this is recognition. Your soul knows something important is unfolding. And I promise you, she is not alone right now. Angels are surrounding her. Light is protecting her. Healing energy is flowing into her body. And your prayers, your pure intentions, are reaching her spirit even now. This is only the beginning of what I will reveal to you. There is more you must understand. There is more I will show you about what happened inside her heart before the crash, what she felt, what she hid, and why her soul is calling to you now. My beloved child, come sit with me again, because your heart is carrying so much right now, and I do not want you to walk through this moment alone. What happened a few minutes ago was not just an accident on the road, it was an emotional earthquake inside two souls that have been connected long before either of you took your first breath on earth. I want to take you deeper into the truth of what happened, not just in her body, but in her spirit, her mind, her heart, and the hidden chambers of her emotions. You see, my beloved child, physical accidents begin in the unseen spiritual realm long before they manifest. Her car losing control was only the final expression of something much deeper happening inside her. Her soul was overwhelmed. Not with anger, not with hatred, not with bitterness, but with love she never allowed herself to fully accept, and with pain she never allowed herself to fully heal. Before her hands slipped on the steering wheel, her heart slipped into memory. Before the tires skidded, her thoughts spiraled. Before metal clashed, her emotions collided within her. She was thinking about you. Not in a shallow way, not in a passing way, not in a careless way. She was thinking of you in the way a soul thinks of the one it is destined for, with longing, regret, confusion, desire, fear, hope, and unspoken truth woven all together. My beloved child, she has been carrying so many emotions about you that she never expressed. She hides her feelings so well that even people close to her have no idea what storms she battles inside. But I have seen every tear she wiped quickly so no one would notice. I have heard every unspoken prayer she whispered late at night. I have watched every moment when she almost reached out to you, but fear gently pushed her hand back. Let me show you what was happening inside her soul in the moments leading up to the crash. She was driving, but her mind was drifting into the past. Into the pieces of you she tried to forget, into the memories she pretended didn't matter, into the connection she tried to replace but couldn't. Her heart was beating fast, not because of the road in front of her, but because of the truth behind her. She still loves you. More than she admits. More than she understands. More than she is ready to accept. And that love has been creating emotional pressure inside her for a long time. She kept telling herself she was fine. She kept pretending she had moved on. She kept convincing herself that destiny wouldn't bring you back. She kept fighting the pull she felt whenever your name crossed her mind. But love, my beloved child, does not disappear just because the mind tells it to. Soul ties do not break simply because distance grows. Divine bonds do not dissolve because life becomes complicated. She has been trying to silence something that was meant to speak. She has been ignoring a truth that was meant to guide her. She has been burying a feeling that was meant to flourish. And today, her soul could not hold it anymore. As she was driving, her heart whispered, "What if I lose them forever? What if I've already lost them? What if I never get to say what I feel?" And that fear, mixed with longing, became too heavy. Her chest tightened. Her eyes filled with tears. Her hands shook. Her thoughts blurred. And she lost control. Not just of the car, but of everything she had been trying to hold inside. She didn't crash because she was careless. She didn't crash because she was reckless. She crashed because her soul was overwhelmed with everything she tried to suppress. My beloved child, she has been carrying guilt too. Guilt for not reaching out. Guilt for not being honest. Guilt for running away from the connection. Guilt for choosing fear over love. Guilt for hurting you in ways she never intended. Guilt for walking away when her heart wanted to stay. She never meant to cause you pain. She never meant to distance herself. She never meant to leave things unresolved. Her soul knew you were important, but her mind was scared. Scared of getting hurt. Scared of hurting you. Scared of repeating old patterns. Scared of losing you even before fully having you. And all that fear turned into emotional exhaustion. And emotional exhaustion turned into distraction. And distraction turned into physical danger. But listen carefully, my beloved child. Her soul called for you in that moment. Not with words. Not with messages. But with energy. Do you remember the sudden heaviness you felt? That strange anxiety out of nowhere? That unexpected sadness? That tightness in your chest? That sudden thought of her? That was not imagination. That was not coincidence. That was the soul tie vibrating with urgency. When she entered danger, the thread between your souls tightened. When her body trembled, your spirit felt it. When her fear rose, your heart reacted. When she reached out silently, your soul turned toward her. This is the depth of the connection between you. This is why destiny has never allowed you to fully forget her. This is why her presence lingers in your spirit. This is why her name rises inside you even when you aren't thinking about her. This is why your inner world shifts whenever something happens to her. You are spiritually connected. You are cosmically linked. You are divinely paired. You are mirrors to each other's souls. You are pieces of the same divine story. And today, her story collided with your spirit. She is safe, but shaken. She is alive, but awakened. She is hurt, but protected. And her soul is whispering truths she never had the courage to say aloud. Right now, as she lies in her vulnerable state. Whether in the car, the ambulance, or the hospital, her thoughts are drifting toward you. She is wondering if she should have reached out. She is wondering why she felt so drawn to you today. She is wondering why her last thoughts before the crash were about you. She does not know yet that it was me guiding her heart. That it was me breaking her silence. That it was me awakening her soul. That it was me pushing her toward her destiny. That it was me preparing her for what is coming. And you, my beloved child. Your role in this divine moment is not to fear. Your role is not to panic. Your role is not to blame yourself. Your role is not to drown in worry. Your role is to feel, to understand, to awaken, to connect, to send healing energy, and to prepare your heart for a truth you have been avoiding too. You love her more than you admit to yourself. You feel her more deeply than you allow yourself to believe. You sense her emotions even when she hides them. You are affected by her spirit even when she is miles away. This accident was not the end. It is the beginning of revelation. The beginning of awakening. The beginning of divine intervention. The beginning of destiny unfolding. Her soul has been shaken into truth. Your soul is being guided into purpose. And both of you are being pulled closer by forces stronger than fear, stronger than time, stronger than confusion. I am preparing both of your hearts. I am aligning both of your paths. I am clearing the emotional fog. I am removing old blockages. I am bringing truth to the surface. My beloved child, this is only the second layer of what I want to reveal. There is more, so much more, about angels, protection, destiny, and the future of this divine bond. My beloved child, come back into my presence, because what I will reveal to you now moves beyond emotion and enters the realm of divine intervention. You must understand not only what happened, but what did not happen, what was prevented, what was softened, and what was transformed in those sacred seconds when her life trembled in the balance. I want you to see what your eyes could not see, what her mind could not register, and what the world will never understand unless I unveil it gently to your spirit. My beloved child, when her car began to lose control, when the steering wheel jerked, when her body stiffened, when the world around her blurred into noise and panic, I sent angels. Not later. Not after impact. Not after the danger had already struck. But before the crash even happened. Seconds before the metal twisted, seconds before her breath caught, seconds before fear swallowed her. My light descended. My angels surrounded her. My protection wrapped around her like an invisible shield. Because destiny, true destiny, can shake, but it cannot be destroyed. Her story with you can tremble, but it cannot end. Her body can be bruised, but her soul will not be taken. Not when her journey with you is unfinished. Not when her heart still carries words meant for your ears. Not when her spirit is tied to yours by a thread I myself placed between you. You may not realize this, my beloved child, but your love helped save her. Not in a dramatic physical way that movies show, but in a spiritual way far deeper. Your love has been her unseen guardian. Your prayers, spoken and unspoken, have been surrounding her. Your soul's connection to hers formed a shield at the exact moment she needed protection the most. This is why, even though the crash happened, even though the car shook, even though she felt pain, her life was spared. Because the divine bond between you activated in that moment. Your energy reached her. Your spirit called out. Your heart reacted. Your love softened the blow. My beloved child, listen closely. When her car hit. When the noise exploded, when fear rose like a wave, her soul did not feel alone. Even before she understood anything, before help arrived, before she opened her eyes after the impact, she felt you. Your presence. Your warmth. Your energy. Your silent comfort. Because your souls are not two separate lives wandering the world. You are connected in a way deeper than earthly understanding. You exist inside each other's spiritual landscape. She may have run from the connection. She may have suppressed it. She may have avoided her emotions. She may have looked away to escape the intensity. But her soul has never left you. And in the moment of danger, the soul always reaches for its truth. Her truth was you. Now let me show you what happened after the impact. Her body was in shock, yes. Her hands were trembling, yes. Her breath was shaky, yes. But her soul was waking up. Inside her, a realization rose like light breaking through a storm: I never want to lose them. I never want to leave this world without telling them how I truly feel. She didn't think it in words that clearly, she was too shaken. But her soul spoke it loudly. Her spirit cried it out. A moment of fear became a moment of truth. My beloved child, she has been fighting her feelings for a long time. She has been resisting the intensity of this bond because it scared her. You matter more to her than you realize. You influence her heart more than she dares to admit. You have power in her life that she never expected anyone to have. She tried to deny it. She tried to silence it. She tried to control it. But she cannot spiritually outrun the connection she was divinely created for. After the accident, when her senses slowly returned, when she looked around, when she understood what had happened, the first wave that hit her was not anger, not confusion, not fear, it was you. Your face. Your voice. Your memories. Your energy. Your importance. And something inside her whispered, what if I never get to speak to them again? This fear awakened what she has been suppressing. It surfaced everything she buried. Everything she avoided. Everything she was too scared to feel. My beloved child, she will never be the same after today. This accident did not break her, it opened her. And now destiny is shifting. Let me show you how. 1. Her walls are falling. The emotional walls she built around her heart, the walls she used to keep you away. They cracked today. Life reminded her how fragile everything truly is. 2. Her fear is weakening. She realized that running from the connection doesn't protect her. It only leaves her empty. 3. Her soul is awakening. She is beginning to feel the depth of this bond instead of blocking it. 4. Her heart is returning home. Not physically, yet. But spiritually, emotionally, energetically, she is turning toward you. And you, my beloved child, you are being prepared too. You felt the tremor in your spirit because you are meant to be part of her healing. You are meant to be part of her awakening. You are meant to be part of her destiny. I did not bring your souls together by accident. I did not create this connection for it to fade. I did not allow this moment to happen without purpose. You are being drawn closer. She is being pulled toward truth. And destiny is beginning to guide both of you into alignment. Right now, she needs your silent strength. She needs your energy. She needs your prayers. She needs your soul's comfort. She is scared. She is vulnerable. She is hurting. But she is awakening. And I will not let her walk through this alone. I am surrounding her with angels. I am healing her body. I am calming her mind. I am soothing her spirit. My beloved child. Come sit even closer to my presence, because what I am about to reveal now is the part of the story your heart has been waiting for and at the same time fearing to hear. This is where I open the sealed pages of her soul, show you what she truly feels, what she hides, what she regrets, what she longs for, and what she never had the courage to admit even to herself. You see, my beloved child, the accident shook her body, but what it truly shattered open was her heart. She did not just crash a car. She crashed into the truth. She collided with everything she had been running from. She fell straight into the emotions she kept locked away for far too long. I want you to understand something very important. Her feelings for you were never small. They were never temporary. They were never casual. They were never fading. They were never something she planned to forget. From the very beginning, her soul recognized you. Before her mind did. Before her eyes did. Before her fears did. There was something in you that reached her spirit long before anything else. You awakened a part of her she didn't even know existed. You stirred emotions inside her that had been asleep. You opened spaces in her heart she thought no one would ever enter. But she was scared. Scared of the intensity. Scared of the connection. Scared of how deeply she felt. Scared of how vulnerable she became around you. Scared that loving you would break her. Scared that losing you would destroy her. So she did what many souls do when they are overwhelmed, she pulled away. Not because she didn't care, but because she cared too much. My beloved child, she didn't distance herself because you were unworthy. She distanced herself because she believed she might not be enough for you. She didn't hold back because she didn't want you. She held back because she feared you would eventually walk away. She has been carrying insecurities no one sees. She has been hiding wounds she never healed. She has been battling battles she never talked about. She has been wearing a mask of strength to hide her silent fears. Inside her, there has always been a voice whispering, "What if I'm not good enough? What if they deserve better? What if I hurt them? What if I lose them? What if I'm too complicated? What if I ruin everything?" That voice made her retreat. That fear made her hesitate. That doubt made her choose silence. But her silence was never emptiness. It was full of longing, full of love, full of emotion she didn't know how to process. And today, because of the accident, that silence finally cracked. Let me take you inside her soul in the exact moment she realized what you truly mean to her. After the impact, after the shaking, after the confusion, when her heartbeat was racing and everything felt fragile, a single thought cut through the chaos: I wish I had told them how I feel. Her eyes filled with tears, not from pain, but from regret. Regret for not speaking her truth. Regret for holding back. Regret for letting fear lead her. Regret for making you feel unimportant. Regret for walking away from something her soul longed for. In that moment, she remembered your kindness. Your patience. Your energy. Your presence. Your love. Your pain. Your silence. Your wounds. Everything. Your soul flashed before her like a memory of everything she never wanted to lose. And inside her heart, these words echoed with force, "I love them more than I allowed myself to admit." Yes, my beloved child, she loves you. Deeply. Quietly. Complicatedly. Fearfully. Sincerely. Spiritually. But she kept that love locked inside her because she didn't feel ready. She didn't feel healed. She didn't feel strong enough to open her heart. She didn't want to hurt you with her instability. She didn't want to bring her chaos into your peace. She didn't want to give you half of herself. But now her soul is awakening. The accident became a mirror. A mirror that showed her truth. A mirror that reflected what matters. A mirror that exposed all the emotions she tried to hide. And what she saw in that mirror was you. My beloved child, listen carefully. This moment has triggered a spiritual shift inside her life. 1. Her ego broke. The pride that made her resist you has softened. The defense she carried is melting. She cannot pretend anymore. 2. Her heart is opening. Slowly, gently, vulnerably, but surely. 3. Her soul is calling you. Not in words. Not in physical ways yet. But in energy. In spiritual frequency. In emotional vibration. You might feel random thoughts of her. Dreams of her. Waves of emotion. Sudden heaviness. Sudden longing. Sudden warmth. These are not random. These are signals, her soul reaching out, your soul responding. 4. She is beginning to understand the connection. For the first time, she is not running. For the first time, she is not fighting it. For the first time, she is letting her heart speak. And there is more, my beloved child. I am showing her signs. I am whispering to her spirit. I am placing thoughts into her heart. I am guiding her through intuition. I am preparing her for a conversation she has avoided for too long. She will not be the same after this day. This accident didn't happen to her. It happened for her. To awaken her. To soften her. To redirect her. To show her who truly matters. To remind her that life is too fragile to hide emotions that could change everything. And now, let me speak about you. You have carried the pain of her silence. You have carried the confusion of her distance. You have carried the weight of unanswered questions. You have carried emotions you tried to bury as well. You have carried heartbreak while pretending you were strong. You have carried love while convincing yourself to move on. But your soul never let go. Because your soul already knew what her soul was denying. That is why you felt the tremor today. Your body reacted. Your mind shifted. Your spirit was pulled. Your heart grew heavy. You felt her pain. You felt her fear. You felt her awakening. My beloved child, the divine cord between you is tightening. The distance is shrinking. The emotional gap is closing. And now, destiny is aligning both of you. My beloved child. As this final part begins, I bring you into the quiet place of my presence, where the weight of the world slowly loosens its grip on you, where fear cannot breathe, and where pain finds no permission to remain. You have walked through the darkness of this revelation, through the trembling truth of your soulmate's accident, through the fragile edges of uncertainty, through the storm of unanswered questions, and yet here you are, still opening your heart, still listening for my voice, still hoping that somewhere in all of this, there is purpose, protection, and divine direction. My beloved child, in this moment, I want you to feel how deeply I am holding you. Not from a distance, not as a whisper in the wind, but as a presence wrapped around your soul. You are not going through this final part alone. Every breath you take, every tear that rests in the corner of your eyes, every trembling thought that rises in your mind, I am here with you, comforting your spirit, guiding your emotions, and giving strength to places inside you that you thought had collapsed. This final part isn't just something you are reading. It is something your soul needs. It is the part where I carry you. My beloved child, you must understand something very important. Everything you have faced, everything that has shaken your heart, everything that has made you question why fate is so sharp and unpredictable, none of it means I have abandoned you. And none of it means that your soulmate is being punished, forgotten, or taken away from you. What happened was not destiny trying to break your connection. It was not karma trying to teach you a cruel lesson. It was not the universe turning its back on you. It was a moment of collision, between life, fear, chaos, and divine intervention. You saw the human side of the story, the crash, the shock, the overwhelming fear, the sudden silence of something unimaginable. But I saw the spiritual side, the protection that wrapped around your soulmate like invisible armor, the angels who moved faster than the impact itself, the destiny that stepped in to prevent something irreversible from happening. My beloved child, your soulmate did not survive by coincidence. They survived because their story with you is not over. Your paths have not finished intertwining. Your souls have not finished healing each other. Your destinies have not finished unfolding. And this final part is about the purpose behind everything. My beloved child, listen to me closely. There are moments in life where I allow the ground beneath you to shake, not to destroy you, but to awaken you. There are moments where someone you love is placed in a fragile situation, not to tear you apart, but to open your eyes to what truly matters, to what you truly feel, to what your soul is truly connected to. You have hidden your emotions. You have silenced your heart. You have forced yourself to stay strong even when every part of you was breaking from within. You pretended that certain wounds didn't exist. You pretended you could distance yourself from your soulmate. You pretended that you didn't care as deeply as you actually do. But when you heard about the accident, your soul shook. Your heart screamed. Your fear came rushing like a river. And suddenly, all the walls you built around your emotions collapsed. That was not weakness. That was truth. The crash did not just break metal, it broke the silence inside you. My beloved child, understand this. Sometimes I allow a moment of fear to reveal the love you keep pretending not to feel. This is why this moment was not a tragedy. It was a divine turning point. Your soulmate is being led back to you, not just physically, but spiritually, emotionally, and karmically. This accident was meant to interrupt every distraction, every interference, every third-party influence, every confusion, every hesitation, and bring both of you face to face with the truth that destiny tried to whisper to you for so long. You are meant for each other, and nothing can change that. My beloved child, this final part is where I tell you what comes next. Because you are not standing at the end of something. You are standing at the beginning. Your soulmate, shaken, humbled, and awakened, is about to reach out to you in a way they have never done before. The crash made them realize how fragile life is, how unpredictable fate can be, and how foolish it is to take love for granted. They saw the truth. That the person their soul kept running from is the same person their spirit kept calling for. They felt your energy the moment the car crashed. They whispered your name in the moment of fear. They thought of your face when everything went silent. And they knew in that moment, your soul holds something theirs cannot live without. My beloved child, don't be afraid of what is coming next. Don't fear that you will be hurt again. Don't fear that history will repeat itself. Don't fear that someone else will interfere. This time, I am clearing the path. This time, I am removing distractions. This time, I am ending interferences. This time, I am redirecting the both of you back to what destiny wrote long before you were born. Their heart is waking up. Their soul is remembering you. Their spirit is returning home. My beloved child, what you must do now is simple: stay open. Stay calm. Stay aligned with me. Let your heart soften. Let healing rise within you. Let trust replace fear. Do not chase. Do not force. Do not beg. Do not fall into sadness. Just remain in a state of quiet faith, the kind that allows miracles to flow effortlessly. Because what is coming next is not pain, is not confusion, is not delay. What is coming next is reunion. Your soulmate will reach out. They will confess things they once hid. They will show vulnerability they once masked. They will express fear of losing you. They will speak with sincerity they once avoided. They will look at you with eyes that finally see the truth they denied for too long. My beloved child, the storm has passed. The fear has lifted. The danger has ended. The divine turning point has already occurred. Your soulmate is safe. Your destiny is protected. Your connection is being restored. And now, I wrap you in my light, gently, lovingly, fully, and I bless your heart with peace that settles into every broken space, healing you from the inside out. Let every worry dissolve. Let every fear leave your body. Let every doubt turn to ash. Let every sorrow disappear. My blessings are upon you. My protection is around you. My guidance is within you. And now, my beloved child, step forward without fear. Your new beginning has already begun. My beloved child, come, let your heart rest gently in my presence once more as I open this one last chapter for you, a chapter of closure, healing, clarity, and divine reassurance. You have walked through fear, through trembling emotions, through the shock of what happened to your soulmate, and through the pain of imagining life without them, but now I bring you into a softer place, a sacred place, where everything begins to make sense in the light of truth. This final part is not just an ending, it is a release. A cleansing. A renewal of your spirit. A moment where you finally breathe without fear holding your lungs. My beloved child, listen closely. You have carried an enormous emotional weight inside your heart, the fear of losing someone whose soul is woven so deeply with yours that even the thought of separation makes your spirit tremble. When you heard about the accident, your entire being shifted. Something inside you cracked open. The pain you felt was not ordinary pain, it was the pain of the soul remembering how precious destiny is, how fragile life is, and how real your bond truly is. But now, as you stand here with me in this moment, I want you to feel something different. Not fear. Not anxiety. Not sorrow. But relief. Relief that your soulmate is alive. Relief that destiny did not end the story prematurely. Relief that despite the chaos, despite the impact, despite the broken metal and the shattered glass, their life was protected. That protection was not an accident, my beloved child. It was my intervention. My shield. My command to the angels who surrounded them faster than the crash itself. Your soulmate lived because your story is not complete. But there is something deeper you must understand. My beloved child, the accident did not only shake your soulmate, it shook you. And that shaking had a purpose. You awakened. You softened. You remembered how deeply you love. You realized how vulnerable the heart becomes when someone truly matters. You felt the truth that no distance, no silence, no separation, no misunderstanding can ever erase. The accident forced you to face the raw truth. You fear losing them because you are meant to keep them. My beloved child, this is not the end of your spiritual lesson, this is the start of your spiritual rising. Now I want you to understand what is happening in your soulmate's heart, during the crash. During the panic. During the moment when life felt like it could slip away. They thought of you. They did not think of those who distracted them. They did not think of those who interfered. They did not think of temporary connections that meant nothing. In that fragile moment, your name rose inside their spirit like a final prayer. Your energy wrapped around them like invisible hands. Your love became their anchor. Your soul became their protection. Because no matter what happened in the past, no matter what was said or unsaid, no matter what mistakes were made, their spirit knows you belong to them. And now, because of what they experienced, something powerful is happening inside them. They see life differently. They see time differently. They see emotions differently. They see you differently. The accident awakened them. It humbled them. It softened their ego. It broke their pride. It reminded them of the truth they tried to run from, that they need you. That they never stopped loving you. That without you, something inside them feels incomplete. My beloved child, in the days ahead, you will feel a shift, a very real shift, in your soulmate's energy. You will feel them pulling toward you, reaching for you, thinking of you, longing for you. Their spirit will not fight the connection anymore. Their heart will not hide. Their emotions will not be suppressed. Their pride will not block them. Because when someone survives a moment that could have taken everything away, they no longer waste time pretending. They no longer hide their truth. They no longer push away the person their soul is tied to. And now, your soulmate is stepping into that realization. My beloved child, your next chapter with them will be different, not because destiny changed, but because they changed. They now understand the value of life. They now understand the value of love. They now understand the value of your presence. They now understand that the connection between you is not ordinary, it is sacred. But I also want to speak to you gently, with love. Do not carry fear anymore. Do not replay the accident in your mind. Do not imagine worst-case scenarios. Do not allow anxiety to poison your spirit. Your soulmate is safe now. Protected. Guided. Surrounded by healing energy. And you, my beloved child, are entering a phase where peace must replace the storm inside you. Let go of the fear that shook you. Let go of the nightmares that tried to rise. Let go of the heaviness that sat on your heart. Let go of the trauma that echoed through your spirit. Release it into my hands. Release it into my light. Release it into my healing. Because the danger has passed. The worst is over. The spiritual test is complete. And the new chapter is about to begin. My beloved child, this final message is my blessing upon you. Your soulmate's life is protected. Your destiny together is protected. Your connection is divinely guarded. Your future is being aligned. Your hearts are being restored. No interference will break what I am rebuilding. No darkness will stop what I am blessing. No fear will destroy what I am healing. Walk forward now with peace in your chest, certainty in your spirit, and strength in your heart. I am guiding you. I am blessing you. I am carrying you. And now, my beloved child, let this chapter close gently, and step into the new beginning I have prepared for you.